What are NFTs and how do they work? Non-fungible tokens, also known as NFTs, appear to have exploded from nowhere this year. These digital assets, which range from art and music to tacos and toilet paper, are selling like the 17th century exotic Dutch tulips, with some fetching millions of dollars. Are NFTs really worth the money or the hype? Some experts feel they are a bubble almost certain to burst, while others believe they are here to stay and will forever revolutionize investment. However, many individuals are still unaware of what an NFT is and how it works. So let's take a closer look at NFTs. What is NFT? A digital asset that depicts real-world elements like art, music, in-game items, and videos is known as an NFT. They're bought and sold online, often using cryptocurrency, and they're frequently encoded with the same software as many other cryptocurrencies. Even though they've been there since 2014, NFTs are gaining popularity currently as a popular means to buy and sell digital artwork. Since November 2017, a whopping $174 million has been spent on NFTs. NFTs are also one of a kind, or at the very least, one of a very small batch, and contain unique identifying codes. This is in sharp contrast to the vast majority of digital products, which are nearly always available in endless quantities. If a certain asset is in demand, cutting down the supply should theoretically increase its value. However, many NFTs have been digital works that already exist in some form elsewhere, such as legendary video clips from NBA games or securitized versions of digital artwork that are already floating around on Instagram, at least in these early days. Individual photographs as well as the whole collage of images are available for free online viewing. So why are people prepared to spend millions of dollars on something that might be easily screenshotted or downloaded? Because an NFT permits the buyer to keep the original object. It also comes with built-in authentication, which acts as a proof of ownership. Those digital bragging rights are almost as valuable as the item itself to collectors. NFTs are thought to be similar to cryptocurrency by some. That isn't entirely accurate. The term non-fungible token refers to a token that is non-fungible. It's usually programmed in the same way as cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but that's where the similarities end. Cryptocurrencies and physical money are both fungible, meaning they may be traded or exchanged for one another. In terms of value, $1 is always worth another dollar, and one Bitcoin is always worth another Bitcoin. The fungibility of cryptocurrency makes it a secure way to execute blockchain transactions. NFTs don't work like these. Each contains a digital signature that prevents NFTs from being exchanged for or compared to one another, hence non-fungible. How does it work? NFTs are kept on a blockchain, which is a decentralized public ledger that keeps track of transactions. Most people are familiar with blockchain as the underlying technology that allows cryptocurrencies to exist. NFTs are most commonly kept on the Ethereum blockchain, although they can also be held on other blockchains. An NFT is made up of digital objects that represent both tangible and intangible objects such as art, GIFs, videos and sports highlights, collectibles, virtual avatars and video game skins, designer sneakers, and music. Even tweets are taken into account. Jack Dorsey, a co-founder of Twitter, sold his first tweet as an NFT for over $2.9 million. NFTs are essentially digital versions of tangible collectors' artifacts. As a result, rather than receiving an actual oil painting to put on the wall, the customer receives a digital file. They also obtain exclusive rights to the property. It's true, NFTs can only have one owner at a time because NFTs include unique data. It's simple to verify ownership and transfer tokens between owners. They can also be used to hold specific information by the owner or author. Artists, for example, can sign their work by putting their signature in the metadata of an NFT. What are NFTs used for? Artists and content creators have a one-of-a-kind opportunity to monetize their work thanks to blockchain technology and NFTs. Artists, for example, no longer have to sell their work through galleries or auction houses. Instead, the artist can sell it as an NFT straight to the consumer, allowing them to keep a larger portion of the profit. Additionally, artists can integrate royalties into their software so that they can receive a share of sales when their work is sold to a new owner. This is a desirable feature because most artists do not receive subsequent proceeds after their first sale. Making money using NFTs isn't limited to art. To raise money for charity, companies like Charmin and Taco Bell have auctioned off themed NFT art. Charmin's offering was dubbed NFTP, Non-fungible toilet paper, and Taco Bell's NFT art sold out in minutes, with the highest bids coming in at 1.5 wrapped ether. In February, Nyan Cat, a 2011 GIF depicting a cat with a Pop-Tart body, sold for nearly $600,000. As of late March, NBA Top Shot had grossed more than $500 million in sales. NFTs sold for more than $200,000 for a single LeBron James highlight. Even celebrities, such as Snoop Dogg, have jumped on the NFT bandwagon, providing securitized memories, artwork, and moments. How to buy NFTs. If you're keen to start your NFT collection, you'll need to acquire some key items. To begin with, you'll need a digital wallet that can hold both NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Depending on what currencies your NFT provider takes, you'll probably need to buy cryptocurrencies such as Ether. Coinbase, Kraken, eToro, and even PayPal and Robinhood now allow you to buy cryptocurrency with a credit card. After that, you'll be able to transfer it from the exchange to your preferred wallet. When researching your alternatives, keep fees in mind. When you acquire crypto, most exchanges charge at least a portion of your transaction. There are many NFT sites to choose from once you set up and funded your wallet. The following are the largest NFT marketplaces at the moment. OpenSea.io. This peer-to-peer marketplace claims to sell rare digital items and collectibles. To get started, simply create an account and browse the NFT collections. You may also sort pieces by how much they sold to find new artists. Rarible. Rarible is a democratic, open marketplace that lets artists and producers issue and sells NFTs. Similar to OpenSea, the platform's Rari tokens allow users to vote on features such as fees and community regulations. Foundation. To upload their work here, artists must get upvotes or an invitation from other creators. Because of the community's exclusivity and high admission costs, artists must also acquire gas to mint NFTs. It is likely to attract higher quality work. Chris Torres, the developer of Nyan Cat, for example, sold the NFT on the Foundation platform. It might also imply higher prices, which isn't necessarily a negative thing for artists and collectors looking to profit if demand for NFTs stays the same or even rises over time. Although these and other platforms are home to hundreds of NFT artists and collectors, do your research before purchasing. Some artists have been defrauded by impersonators who have listed and sold their work without their knowledge. Furthermore, the verification methods for creators and NFT listings vary by platform, with some being more strict than others. For NFT listings, OpenSea and Rarible, for example, do not require owner verification. Buyers should be cautious. Should you buy NFTs? I must first issue a disclaimer before answering this question. This is not financial advice because I am not a financial consultant. This is my own opinion, not financial advice. Before investing in any of the various cryptocurrencies available, please conduct your research and due diligence. This is created to help you easily understand the topic with our animated explanations. Just because you can buy NFTs, that doesn't mean you should. Investing in NFTs, in other words, is essentially a personal decision. If you have some extra cash, it's something to think about, especially if the artwork has sentimental value for you. However, keep in mind that the value of an NFT is solely determined by what someone else is prepared to pay for it. As a result, rather than fundamental technical or economic indicators, which traditionally impact stock prices and, at the very least, constitute the basis for investor demand, demand will drive the price. All of this means that you may be able to resell an NFT for less than you bought it for. If no one wants it, you might not be able to resell it at all. Capital gains tax applies to NFTs in the same way that they do to equities when they are sold for profit. Because they are considered collectibles, they may not qualify for the lower long-term capital gains rates that stocks do, and they may even be taxed at a higher collectibles rate, though the IRS hasn't decided what NFTs are for tax purposes. Keep in mind that the cryptocurrencies you use to buy the NFT may be taxed if their value has increased since you bought them. So consult with a tax specialist before adding NFTs to your portfolio. That said, treat NFTs like you would any other investment. Do your research, understand the dangers, including the possibility of losing all of your money, and proceed with caution if you decide to take the leap. Now, let's put things into perspective and take a look at some of the top and most expensive NFTs ever sold. Number 10. Quantum is a fully code-based animation. It's a deformer that can create new shapes on its own. Quantum was sold for $1.58 million. Number 9. Death Drip is a non-fungible token on Super Rare. Death Drip was the 14th NFT available on the site, and it is now the most expensive. Death Drip was also sold for $1.58 million. Number 8. The first tweet sent by Twitter creator Jack Dorsey has been sold for $2.9 million to a Malaysian businessman. Mr. Dorsey auctioned off the tweet which stated, "Just putting up my Twitter for charity on March 21st, 2006. Sina Estavi, a Malaysian customer, compared the transaction to purchasing a Mona Lisa artwork. The $2.9 million earned were donated to Give Directly, a non-profit that specialized in giving financial resources to the underprivileged and its COVID-19 assistance initiatives in Africa." Number 7, Replicator, is a narrative about a machine that travels through time. It is a reflection on past remarkable inventions and a metaphor for the evolution of modern technology. Replicator is one of a kind because it generates new NFTs every 28 days. Replica was sold for $4.1 million. Number 6. The Stay Free artwork combines the full decision of the US court judgment stating that the National Security Agency's mass monitoring was illegal with the iconic portrait of the whistleblower. Stay Free was sold for $5.4 million. Number 5. The painting Oceanfront by Beeple, which includes a tree above a picture of trailers and cargo containers sitting atop a platform on an ocean floor, tries to relate to the current Earth's climate change crisis, has sold for $6 million. Number 4. Another of the most expensive NFTs is Crossroads. This is also another Beeple work. The artist was also able to sell this work on Nifty Gateway for $6.6 million. This is a single piece of artwork rather than a collection. As a result, the appraised value of this artwork has increased. The artwork is based on the presidential election in 2020. The artist created 2 versions of this, one if Trump wins and the other for if Trump loses, and the video would vary depending on the election results. Number 3. CryptoPunks is a completely new form of NFT. CryptoPunk number 7804 was sold for $7.57 million. The punk number 7804 is an alien, and this time it comes with a pair of small shades, a smoking pipe with a few clouds of smoke rising out of it, and a front-facing cap. 378 punks come with a pipe, and 317 punks come with small shades. Aliens, apes, and zombies are all among the uncommon CryptoPunks, in addition to the regular CryptoPunks. Number 2. CryptoPunks number 3100 was sold for $7.58 million. CryptoPunk is a one-of-a-kind creature that belongs to a group of 9 aliens. CryptoPunks, you see, only has 10,000 punks in stock. Furthermore, just 9 of them are aliens. These are the very first NFTs to enter the market, and many of them are now selling for millions of dollars. Number 1. Mike Winkelmann, nicknamed Beeple, has sold his piece Every Days, the first 5,000 days, for $69.3 million, breaking the record for digital artwork sales and becoming one of Christie's auction house's most valuable sales. Every Days, the first 5,000 days, is a JPEG file that contains a collage of images created by Beeple. A single picture is usually sold at auction, but here you'll find almost everything the artist has made since he began displaying his work online in 2007.